Hi Scorpio, welcome to Magpie Moonchild. My name is Kayleigh. This is a full moon in Pisces reading. Oh, options of trying again. Once more into the breach I'm getting coming through. Anyway, stop stalking someone. You're stalking someone. You're stalking someone to find. Anyway, this is a tarot reading, as I said, for the full moon in Scorpio. Full moon Scorpio, full moon in Pisces. Wow, that's really thrown me. Full moon in Pisces for the sign of Scorpio. This is a tarot reading, so as with any tarot reading, please do not give your power up to it. You have free will. You can choose to follow the advice or not follow the advice. It can resonate, not resonate with you. That's entirely your decision. If you do make any major life decisions with or without this tarot reading, please always get the relevant professional advice before making any legal, medical, financial, business, major life decisions where relevant. Anything else is down below. Birth charts, gender being fluid, it just taps into the masculine and feminine energies. If I say he or she, roles can be reversed, times can be a little bit flexible. And if you're not watching this on the full moon in Pisces, it can be relevant at any point that you found it. Options are coming up for you, Scorpio. That's twice that card's come up in a pre-shuffle for you, of options and making the wise decision, making a wise choice. Anyway, let's tap into this full moon energy. So we're going to have a look at the energies that are surrounding you coming into this reading, what you need to surrender or release. For a minute there, I lost the word release. So it's surrendering for you, pretty much. Martyrdom. Why have you got martyrdom come up? I suppose it is the hangman energy with the Pisces. And an outcome from that, if you choose to follow that advice. Let's get your energy coming into this, Scorpio. There's something going on with you. There's something going on with you. Can I have the read relevant to energy that Scorpio is bringing into this, please? The energy Scorpio is coming into this. The energy surrounding Scorpio coming into this read, please. Temperance. Healing, balancing, juggling, lots of things. The Alchemist, making things happen effortlessly. Is that what you've got? Options. You're manifesting options, romantic options, job options. Let's have a look. Maiden of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. Maiden of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. So the Maiden of Pentacles is Maiden of Wands, sorry, is the Page of Wands. It's like the most naive toddler version energy of the suit of Wands, which is creativity and instinct. It's like you're failing to tap into what you instinctively know you should be doing. No. Ignore what I've just... Well, don't ignore what I've just said. You are literally innately tapping into what it is you need to do to have this tangible material outcome that you're looking for. You are literally making things, creating things. You're making things happen. You're like, it's almost like, I'd really like a new car. And you randomly look online and you find the car that you want for the price that you can afford. Or, I'd really like this job. I've always wanted to work in this job, and then miraculously a job will come up that will pay exactly what you need and you'll get the job. It's like you can literally create something from nothing at the moment. Temperance is all about balancing opposites as well, but equally it's about healing. So whatever it is you're trying to manifest, it's happening because it will be healing for you. So if this is a job you've always wanted to do and the timing's never been right, now is the time. I think you've sacrificed things in the past. You've given up things in the past because you were always doing it for someone else. Oh, I can't do that because I've got the family to support, or I can't do this because I've always wanted to do that, but I can't because I have these commitments, I have that commitments. Well, this is like the universe going, what is it you want? And you go, I want a job. I want this job. I've always wanted this job, and I want it to pay enough so that I can still support the family the way I'm supposed to. Bang, it will turn up. Or I've always wanted a new car, but I couldn't have a new car because we always had to feed the kids first. Somehow money will come to you, and bang, you'll get what it is you need. You are innately tapped in right now to the universe to make things happen. You can literally turn lead into gold right now. This is what temperance is. It's the alchemist. You can turn lead into gold. What seems impossible, you somehow make happen. Just genuinely, innately, naturally, it just naturally happens that whatever you are touching right now, it turns to gold. You are literally turning mud to gold. Like, it seems impossible, and somehow it turns up. You're coming up smelling of roses. That is the energy that you're coming into with this read, with this full moon. Hard work is paying off. You're being rewarded by the universe for the hard work you've been putting in, the sacrifices that you've made. Literally, the Seven of Cups is also the daydream, picking options. If you can dream it, you can make it happen right now. That's an amazing power to have, Scorpio, right now. That is an amazing power. What does Scorpio need to release? What does Scorpio need to release with this new moon? Six of Wands and the Chariot. The need for recognition. Victory. It's like you are so driven for people. What drives you forward? Because you've also got the Chariot. It could be some form of recognition from a Cancer, or success with a Cancer, because with the Chariot it is the Cancer symbol. If this is in relation to a Cancer, it may be that you're never going to be successful with them, and they're not meant to be part of your path. That could be an employer, like the current employer happens to be a Cancer or something, but then they never seem to recognize. You feel that they never seem to recognize what hard work you do put in, that you are extremely driven to be successful. They don't seem to recognize that. Also, you have previously, I don't think you've recognized in yourself how successful you actually have been within your life. You do have achievements. You are extremely driven. You give off this air that you never seem to finish or succeed in anything. And I think you've actually taken that on and started believing in that you never seem to achieve or succeed. You have success in your past that you don't seem to give yourself credit for. You seem to keep striving more and more. If I just do that, I'll be successful. If I do that, I'll be successful. I'll think I'm successful. On some level, you've always been driven to have this career opportunity that you want, or whatever this is that you're trying to manifest, you want to happen. It's like the ultimate outcome. You're like, I've always wanted it. And it's almost like when you get that, you'll feel like you've really achieved. You need to just let go of that desire to something being recognized to have achieved. The only person who needs to feel that they've achieved anything or recognize that you've achieved is yourself. Whoever this Cancer is, that you feel like if that happens, they'll recognize and accept you. If they need something materialistic from you to recognize that you've achieved, are you with them for the right reasons? Because nothing material should be a reward noteworthy as such. The amount you earn should not yes, absolutely, yeah, recognize, well done, you've got a well-paid job. That's not what I mean. If they're with you because of what you earn, you need to question why you're with that person. Because do you want them to be with you because you earn 60 grand a year? Do you want them to be with you because you can afford to keep them in a house? Do you want them to be with you because of that? You should not be buying their love. I think they make demands on you, and they never seem to recognise what you do. I'm getting that you feel that they never recognise what you do. for them. So as far as you're concerned, you are a successful person within the relationship. It could be a relationship, whatever relationship it is, business, or actual romantic relationship. Whoever this person is, this Cancer is, you've got to stop relying on them highlighting your achievements. It may not be malicious. It may not be that they're with you because you financially. I think that's how you. The more you can give them, the more you think you've earned their love. They don't necessarily. It feels like the more you give them, the more material things you give them, they're always wanting more. And it's because you're not. What they want isn't financial. They want you to be passionate about them, driven about them. This is where it's fallen down. You think they're only with you because of what you can financially give them, that you provide a financial stability, or and you feel like you have sacrificed things to give them what they materially want in life. But what they want from you isn't material in the sense of things. What they want is material, like physical affection, tenderness, intimacy. That is what they recognize. And it's always like what you need to release is this belief that they only recognize what you materially provide for them, when what they need is spiritual and romantic and emotional. You to provide for them emotionally, not in the sense that you need to make them feel happy or whatever. They need to feel what you feel. They need to be able to feel how you feel about them. Does that make sense? You're not currently showing how you feel. You're not outwardly expressing how you feel about them. They're not receiving any sort of energy from you that you love them or care for them, or being very, because you feel deeply, Scorpio, it doesn't always come to the surface. And if you are with a Cancer, sometimes they need a more tactile, obvious approach to how you feel about them, because although they're intuitive, they do need reassurance. They have a shell. They want to let you in their shell. It's just you're not quite giving them anything to go on. And that's what they need. They need recognition that they mean that much to you, not just, oh, but I bought that thing for you. You wanted it and I bought it for you. Or maybe they don't want you to buy that for them to show you that you love them. They want you to go, let's put a movie on together, or should we go for a walk? Should we leave the kids with the grandparents for an hour or an hour and a half, and we'll just go off and go for a walk together? Or, or they just spend time together. That's what you need to release, is any preconceived ideas of what you think they value as successful within the relationship. Shows recognition of success within the relationship. Because I don't think the size of the house that you provide, or how expensive your food shop is each week, or whether they have designer things, or they would be happily in the gutter with you, as long as they were with you and it was a loving, giving, sharing, caring, balanced relationship. Money doesn't mean that much to them. It's feelings and affection and how you are together emotionally, not financially. And I think you need to step away from your belief that they're with you because you can provide X, Y, Z for them financially, materialistically, when really they want to be with you because at some point you were emotionally giving, and it had that element to it, and now they're just kind of. And it's great that you can literally dream up and have whatever it is you want, that you can finally have your dreams. It's just what you've given up, what you perceived you've given up, wasn't what they were asking of you. And I think that's confusion has come from there. Okay. What is the outcome if they release that energy, that belief, mistaken belief that what Cancer requires? If you've been having problems, this has caused a rift. It's one last chance to give it a go. It will require you working together, building up new foundations. Perhaps it could just be starting from the beginning again, always starting from the beginning again, going back to the root, that initial spark, that initial growth you have, going back to that and building the foundations again, because whatever belief it is you have with each other, or whatever it is, this thing that you believe that they don't recognize, some sort of misunderstanding has come along, miscommunication, and now you're all sort of disjointed, and the longer it goes on, the further apart you're getting. And you kind of need to work together to build new foundations and build it up stronger again. I'm not getting that anybody's necessarily walking away. It's just, this is kind of like one last time into the fray. Let's give it one absolute last chance, and see what we can grow from that. If this is about a job opportunity that you don't feel like you got recognised, that thing that you've always wanted, this is kind of like, now is the chance to take the leap. Just go for it, and start building the future you actually want with either of these scenarios. Take that leap, take that last chance. It feels like it's now or never. That's kind of like, I've always wanted to do it, this perfect opportunity has come up for me to do it, let's take the leap, let's do it. It will provide a new foundation. I think you, because you keep martyring yourself, Scorpio, and you keep giving up everything in order to keep this financial comfort, luxury. I'm getting luxury. It's like literally you do it for the luxuries in life, not the necessities. And whoever it is you're with, they're not with you because you can provide for them financially. They are with you because they love you and they want a future with you and they want to be together with you. What I'm not guessing is you recognizing that. And now this perfect opportunity has come up that you've always wanted to do, and you're scared to share it with them because you think, oh my God, they might leave if I don't provide X, Y, Z for them. It's time to take the leap, to do it, to go into the battle. You might feel wounded because you've had all these past disappointments and you might be scared to take this leap. But together you can build together. You have a strong enough foundation. You have all this base. You and your partner have this strong base that you did build up in the beginning. Just because you've miscommunicated and you feel like, I think you feel disconnected from them, like maybe they don't love you anymore. I don't get that they don't love you anymore. I'm just getting that you seem to be fixated on a certain criteria being fulfilled for what you perceive them to recognize you as worthy. Anyway, this opportunity is going to come up for you that you are making happen, whether it's the car you've always wanted or the job you've always wanted. It is the time to take the leap. It might feel risky, it might feel scary, and if you had disappointment before, you are going to feel battle weary. But it is a great opportunity for growth, not just for you but for both of you. If it's like buying a vehicle, not necessarily a car, it could be like a van you've always wanted, like a camper van or a retro car that you've. When I say a car, I don't just mean it's like I've always wanted a Ford Fiesta. That's not what I'm saying. It could be if that's what your passion is. It's something you're passionate about. It's like, I've always wanted a Morgan. I've always wanted a kit car that I could do up. It's a camper van that I can restore. It's a house that I can do as a fixer-upper. I've always wanted a man shed, and there's an opportunity for you to buy a house that's got everything you've wanted, you and your partner have always wanted, and finally they can have what the the recognition they also deserve. I think in some ways you've not recognized them for certain merits as well, and this is where the miscommunication is broken down. They're not recognizing what you think they should be recognizing, and equally you're not recognizing what they should in them, what they need recognizing. You could be incredibly proud. This opportunity that's coming in, that you are making happen, that you've always wanted to happen, perfect job, perfect house, perfect vehicle to do up. It could be a motorbike that you've always wanted, that you want to restore. It could be anything. Whatever this opportunity is that you've manifested because you've always wanted it, and now the universe is going, well done. It's a great chance to grow together. Especially if it's like a camper van that you want to like do up, restore, or convert. Because it's an opportunity to grow together. If it's a house that you can now stretch to have an investment in so that you can rent it out, oh my god, it's going to grow. It gives you financial security, gives you an opportunity to grow together with a little bit more comfort. It means you can go and chase that job you've always wanted because there's another income from the house. It's just, you have to take the leap. You have earned it. You've overburdened yourself in the past with martyrdom. And the hanged man is martyrdom in the card, in the tarot. It is a martyrdom, surrender, sacrifice card, a self-imposed sacrifice card, to gain enlightenment and perspective, which is great if you get the payout at the end. But I think you've been doing it almost needlessly in some ways. Don't get me wrong, you're getting the karmic payback now, but almost needlessly. You didn't have to earn XYZ amount of money because your partner would have been happy if you were home more and spent time with them and invested a little more in the relationship. But now is an opportunity for you both to grow together and enjoy the fruit of what that martyrdom has brought in. Let's have a look. Can I have a Moonology card for them, please? But yeah, no, it's about teamwork, and you can finally see what teamwork and foundation you've built together. Can I have a Moonology card for Scorpio, please? A time to give rather than take. So yeah, absolutely. Pay them attention, pay them commitment. It's paying out because you've been giving. I think this is to do with your partner, because I think there's some sort of communication breakdown, and like I said, they feel a bit neglected emotionally. It's now a time for you to pay them attention, give them the attention they're requiring. And I think because you do that, they will reciprocate, because I think they have just been so desperate for you to just notice them. I'm getting notice them, recognize them. And if you do that, if you give, they will then in turn, I'm pretty sure they've compromised for you all the way along, and you've probably not recognised what they've given up for you because you're so focused on what you've given to them. But give without reward as well. Give it because you love them. Give them the time because you love them, not because, oh, I need you to be okay so I can go and do this. Give it because that's what you want for them, not what you need for you. Is there any more for Scorpio? You and your loved ones are safe, so you can take this leap, you can do this job, and you deserve it. And you've also got confidence is key to your success, is your key to success. Believe. Believe. You know you have earned this. You have earned this. Don't get me wrong, it's not going to magically happen. You are going to have to take some steps to make it work. But that's where this teamwork comes in. You work out and balance it together. You make it work. You work on the strengths of your relationship, not the weaknesses. Sorry, no, you work on the weaknesses and turn them into strengths. You have plenty of strengths within your relationship that they outweigh the weaknesses. That's it, isn't it? That is the read done for Scorpio. I hope that's helped, Scorpio. Please, 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 please show your affection. I know you feel deeply. The trouble is, because it's so deep, the surface doesn't see and it doesn't come out to the other person. If you love someone, you should show them. Wishes, by the way, on the bottom. Wish fulfillment. Wishes coming true. 9 of Cups. This is an amazing time for you, Scorpio. I really hope that this comes to fruition for you. If it Just let me know down below if anything resonated. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you again soon. Namaste.